What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back with another first look video at a new Warframe in the game. I apologize, this video is going out a couple days late, but Lavos is here. He is very, very cool, very exciting. It is around the holiday of 2020, so like I said, I do apologize. Work for me has been extremely busy. And on top of that, Cyberpunk is out, so you better believe I'm playing that Cyberpunk, doing it also on the channel, so very, very cool. But time for me is, I just spent a little bit of a break from Warframe up until this recent update, and I was going to jump back in and kind of play around with the new frame, level it up, and see what I think about it. But anyways, we're going to jump in and take a look at Lavos, or Lavos? I believe it's Lavos. Very, very cool. Very interesting frame with the alchemy kind of idea, the aesthetic going around with, you know, different vials of like explosive or toxin type vials and alchemy, I guess. You know, he's an alchemist. But you've got all sorts of really interesting aesthetics with this frame, with these like fluid vials or whatnot that is up on his arms. They look like they're attached as though you might pump that toxin or whatever fluid through the Warframe and potentially do some things with the frame itself. It does have this snake-like appendage that it is able to use for some of its abilities and, you know, offensively. Really cool aesthetically, like I said, kind of that toxic idea of the snake. It's here. It's basically part of this ability, which is interesting. I don't know. I'm eager to jump in and start playing around with some things, but you get to use the different elements and whatnot for all of his abilities, and it's very, very cool. So you got these different abilities you can see across the whole board. There is kind of a like an overview of the Warframe that Play Warframe put out on their YouTube channel. So if you're really interested in the abilities, you can check there. I'm sure there's also other content creators that are really deep diving into the builds for the frame. But anyways, we're here because we're going to take a quick look aesthetically at the frame, and maybe you guys get a little inspiration for, you know, how you're going to fashion frame this guy. So don't assume, maybe not a guy, maybe there's a lady girl in there. Anyways, let's jump in and start playing around with it. This is the default color scheme. I've thrown a couple weapons on that I feel like are a little bit kind of fitting the aesthetic. I actually think while I'm going to go get a Kuva Tonkor, I actually think I'm going to keep a Tonkor on this guy because I'd love to set him up with like a toxic or viral type of grenade just for the aesthetic theme, you know, that fits his frame. Obviously, if you're going to min-max and do whatever types of builds, you'd probably have a different weapon on him. But one of my Lavos designs, I think I'm going to gear to be like a bombardier, toxic, you know, Warframe kind of theme. I think that'd be really, really fun. But the Quats also has electricity already built in, but I would try and play around with that, maybe get some, you know, viral or something going with that. And then I have the Akin Brunt because this guy gives me very Grenier-esque feels. And I don't know if there's any lore tied to him which revolves around that, but I believe with the Grenier and their, what do you call it, genetic, like manufacturing, cloning, and all that stuff, I feel like this Warframe could be a key role in that process, like, or at least is the result or maybe the predecessor to kind of sparking some sort of cloning or, you know, genetic type stuff with his viral concoctions and alchemy. But anyways, so I kind of set him up with some Grenier stuff. I didn't want to cover him up aesthetically with attachments and whatnot as of now, but I think I would probably try to do something along the lines of like the Saturn VI or the Kuva attachments. I think that would look really, really cool on this guy. But anyways, let's jump in and let's take a look at what we can see. I really love these gigantic gloves and gauntlet type things that he has. His legs fitting kind of that like leathery apron kind of, or even like a chem suit kind of a alchemist kind of look. If you're really into I guess that kind of fantasy kind of design, like alchemy fantasy type stuff. You know exactly what I'm talking about with like the gigantic gloves made for handling chemicals and stuff like that. But very, very cool. Looks like he has totally burned and singed off what would be kind of like a hat on his helmet. They talk about that in the kind of look at what is it, the dev stream? Was it a dev stream or probably a dev stream? They talk about that. Maybe it was a play or I don't know, with Rebecca and Megan, maybe. Anyways, it's got these cool tubes and stuff like that, like it would be pumping some of the toxin and stuff through the body or out through certain, orifices. I don't know, but very, very cool. The snake-like tubes on his arms and stuff. Anyways, let's jump over. Let's see what happens. Actually, this animations. Animations for Lavos. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Lavos. So an agile and, a noble, not too different, just one a little bit, different from the other. But let's go agile and let's see kind of what he does with his little animation deal. But very interesting, the alt helmet I will pop on as well. So you can see there. I kind of like this. You can see the two energy pieces for like the eyeballs. I think that's pretty cool. More... I don't know if it reminds me of like almost like a tortoise, or it's actually more like a scarab kind of unit. I don't know. That's really, really cool. But anyways, let's see if we can get a little agile animation going real quick. Probably would be really nice to check it out in Captura, but come on. Hey, buddy. All right. So just kind of gripping his knuckles, I guess. Okay, you can see a little snake dude kind of hovering there doing its thing. That's pretty neat. I like that it kind of animates it like that. That's pretty nice. And then if we go over and check out, I guess, the noble, see what happens with this. Snake once again kind of just floating there doing its thing. Is the other one up? Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's only one, I don't know. But okay. Little look-see on the snake. Little interaction with the little snake tube thing. Pretty cool. All right. So what you're all here for, let's get in. Let's do some quick looks at kind of some color schemes that I went through and kind of randomized and kind of tweaked. This one I really love. I really, really love this. I like the gold, metallic trim that's going on there. The white glove I just think is really, really cool. It looks very like Orokin-esque, as though he was one of the main alchemists for maybe the Orokin back in the day. Very, very interesting. I really, really, really love this kind of design. Probably going to be my main, probably. But anyways, let's jump over. This probably also would run toxic pretty much throughout in kind of his build, just to kind of toxic or viral or whatever, just because it's kind of color themed. I think that looks really, really cool. But jumping over to the C slot, this one probably, if I were to theme it, would go more along like ice, something along those lines. But anyways, I just kind of came up with some color schemes. You guys know I love my white and blues. This one dabbles in that, the white and blue, a little bit of silver. Well, silver for the metallics, doing its thing. I think that looks really, really nice. I don't know. Maybe you guys aren't on board, but I love it. I love it quite a bit. This one I contemplated maybe would be more of a fiery aesthetic of some kind, maybe even just like blast or something. It doesn't have to be tied to an aesthetic, but I really do like the way this looks, so I kind of left it as is. A little bit more of that desert-like kind of theme, a darker sand creature, kind of alchemist, I don't know, something along those lines. Snake-like, you know what I mean? But anyways, very, very cool. I like this quite a bit. Jumping over to the E slot. This one, kind of dabbling a little bit into different colors. This green, actually, now that I saw it again, I kind of just was like, nah, I think I want to get rid of that. I could go with something a little bit brighter, but let's just go with this orange for now. Yeah, it's cool. It's a darker blue, so a little bit different from the really light blue kind of design. Got some dark colors in there. It's just a little bit of a tweak to kind of my white and blue design that may be more suitable for some of your guys' taste. But I'll probably end up just randomizing this one. I do like it, but I don't know if I absolutely love it, and I'm gonna keep it. But anyways, and then this last one, this one could potentially be in that fiery aesthetic as well, but this one is a little bit more of that dark, gritty kind of sand alchemist kind of look. I don't know. This I kind of left this here. I'm going to randomize this one as well. I left this here in case some of you are more interested in this kind of color scheme. The green and orange kind of, gives it a little bit of a vibe, or like kind of a good vibe, but it's not too vibrant. So anyways, let's go through. Let's start randomizing on this one. Oh goodness, are we going to end up with a Megan fashion frame deal already? Okay. I could see doing. I don't want to go down the white and blue path, so let's just keep going. Let's do a little bit more randomizing. I feel like there's some potential here. Potentially could work with that. Let's keep going. Actually, that's cool. All right, really dark green. I like it. I don't know if I would keep it, but I do like it. I think it looks pretty decent. Colors are in good spots. I would probably, there's got a little bit of a pinkish hue to this white for some reason. I would definitely remove that pinkish kind of tint. But anyways, let's go through and randomize. I've noticed that it sometimes will take me a while to get a good randomize that I enjoy. We've had a couple okay ones so far, but I like this. This reminds me of there's a Gundam with the dragon arms. Oh, I forgot his name. Why? Anyways, there's a Gundam that has like dragon arms that comes off. Anyways, it's green and yellow. That's why it kind of, a little bit more Megan, a little bit more Megan aesthetic. Interesting. Okay, let's keep on going. Okay, something going around that really toxic, poisony kind of look. You could go with this lighter green if you wanted to go down that route. White and blues, definitely sandy, but I feel like a little bit too much, a little too sandy. There we go, another lighter green kind of look that you could work with. Darker green, actually that looks pretty decent. Once again, it's kind of those flatter colors that that don't stand out too much. I think are much more proper on Warframes. So this one's got some potential. I like that. Purple, the purple alchemist. It's kind of cool. Purple people eater. All right. See, like, there's nothing that I like overly am fond of, and which has kept me from saving some of these ones we've passed so far. There's potential here again with some of that green toxic kind of look. If you wanted to go with a kind of cool pinkish, I don't know, I say cool pink, but some people love that kind of pink fashion frame. So yeah, I feel like you could work with something also if you wanted to go the Grenier aesthetic route. Definitely some potential. Maybe get into the Grenier palette and play around with that. Ooh, kind of a magma fiery kind of design, something that it almost looks like magma. When it hardens, it becomes lava. Magma becomes lava. Yeah. Anyways, kind of that kind of design. Cool. Okay, that kind of works. It's fairly bright, but an even balance between light and dark colors. A little bit of a blue to kind of mix it up, and some pink and like purplish metallics, kind of neat. I almost like this because that primary white color, I feel like is a really good color. And then play around with a color to kind of accent it. You could definitely go with kind of the white and grays if you wanted to, but there's white and blues. Let's go up to maybe the classic palette and just give everything a little bit of a chance. Blues would be cool. Oh, that teal. Oh, he would probably be a really cool like white and teal kind of look. The emerald alchemist. Oh, I think I have an idea. A little bit of like a yellowish color maybe, or a sandy yellow, sandy orange. Interesting potential there. Maybe like kind of a white on white with some silver or black accents, but I don't know. There's some potential there. Go a little bit more. Okay, Easter, like an Easter color scheme. I don't know. I want to give you guys good opportunities to see something you like. So let's go through a few more times. Pretty much white all around with a little bit of gray and stuff here or there. Okay. You'll notice though, like I said, I haven't found anything that I just absolutely love. I mean, I did have that my B slot that I really like. And then my white and blues, of course, I kind of really enjoy. But I suppose something like this could work if you want kind of a reddish aesthetic. If you're more edgy, want to go with a little bit of an edgy design. I don't even know or can't really imagine what a edgelord frame would look like with red and blacks. I don't know. Maybe we'll see it in the randomizer, but it's kind of interesting. If you go with like a female alchemist, you could do something like that. But yeah, there's some potential here. Is it a little better than this? No, I think that the colors came out really good on this. I tweaked it. So green. I think I kept a green. Yeah, I did keep a green. Okay. I was going to say, if I don't have a green, then I'll keep a green and then play around with it and make a toxic kind of design. But I have one. So let's go through a few more times. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm not saving too many of these. So let me know what you think about the frame. Oh, I think I'm going to save this one, though. Well, it's kind of a greenish color. It's kind of a little too close to what I have. Yeah, if you have the frame, you want to show me some fashion frame, feel free to do that in Discord, or let me know in the comments down below what you think about the frame. What are your thoughts? Do you like it? You hate it? Have you played around with his powers? What do you think about his kit? I would love to hear it, but I think so far it's cool. I'm gonna have to spend some time really working on it, though. I haven't found too much that I'm in love with, so I'm probably gonna spend some time kind of randomizing and tweaking colors in order to get my last couple loadout appearances. But I think I might keep this one, though. Or, well, it's a little close to that. See, oh, that's kind of neat. Anyways, I think I'm going to do some work off camera and kind of find my own thing. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope it inspired you. Maybe you are on the Lavos hype train, or maybe you're just playing Cyberpunk like I have been for the past week and a half. Anyways, it's been a while. No, week. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again in the next episode. Blah.